Hey everybody. So the two extracts I'm going to read from the Book of Hopes today are a poem and a story, and both are from the kindnesses section. And we all know that kindness is one of our core sympathise values. Our school motto is love thy neighbour. And also I know in our mindfulness lessons, we've been focusing on small acts of kindness. So I thought this could help inspire us. So share my screen. Let's get this full screen. So this is from page 36 from the kindnesses section. Say something nice. Every now and then, say something nice. Say it to a friend. Say it to a teacher. Say it to your sister or brother, your father or mother. Say something nice like, you remind me of flowers. Or, your hair is like fresh bread. Or, I like sausages. Or, you're better than asparagus. Or, I like you more than Simon. Just say something nice to make them feel good. The world is sometimes grey and things go wrong, but a kind word and a smile can turn it back around. Say something nice like, that wasn't a very good poem, but I liked it when it stopped. That was Say Something Nice by A.F. Harold. And there's another little story which I'd like to read from you guys on page 43, which is also from the kindnesses section. Searching for treasure. Alex lay on his bedroom carpet and sighed. It was that kind of day. The world was exhaling thick, grey breath, and the birds' lungs were filled with lead. Even the flowers seemed unable to lift their heads, or so Alex imagined. He couldn't be bothered to lift his own head to peer out of the window and look at the garden. It was that kind of day. Again. Rolling onto his stomach, Alex shut his eyes and buried his face in his blue fluffy rug. His door flew open. Quick, quick, there's a voice started and then stopped. What are you doing? Go away, George, Alex said. George, his younger brother, entered the room instead. I'm sleeping. Liar. Alex opened one eye. What are you doing, apart from annoying me? George grinned. He performed a spin in his bright green wellies, then tucked his thumbs beneath the shoulder straps of his dinosaur rucksack. We're going on an adventure, like we used to. Alex shook his head. Nah, you're all right. But didn't you see it? George asked. See what? George hopped over Alex's legs, then dashed to the window. The rainbow, of course. Alex crawled after him, grabbed hold of the radiator, and pulled himself up. There's nothing but fog, mate. Above the fog, George replied. You need my special binoculars. He made a pair out of his hand and held them to Alex's face. See it? Alex was about to say no. He always said no lately. But his brother's hands were small and clammy with excitement. Oh, yeah, he said, pretending to adjust the focus by twiddling George's little finger. It moved something inside him as well. You're right. George dropped to his knees. I plotted it on a map, he said, rooting through his rucksack. Here. He held up a page torn from an atlas. The pot of gold is in... His eyes shone as he pointed at the town he'd circled in pink felt-tip pen. Blackpool. Alex said. That's quite a distance. Do you mean Blackpool or do you mean Blackpool? The pond down the road is sort of black, and it's a pool of water. Should we try there first? Yeah, George said. Yeah, okay. He stuffed the map back into his rucksack, then paused. Are you actually coming? Actually? You need some help finding this gold, right? Yeah, George said, but he didn't move. He was staring out of the window. The mist had thinned to reveal a nondescript sky. But what if there isn't really a rainbow? He asked, his fingers and face all in a knot. I can't really see one. Can't you? Alex replied. He made some binoculars out of his own hands, then held them up to his brother's face. Somewhere outside, a bird burst into song, or perhaps it had been singing all day, all along. Flowers lifted their heads towards the sky, a day, a world filling with colour. I can. Really lovely story from Annabelle Pitcher about being kind. It's really interesting how once he started to be kind, the world started changing around him. Really interesting. So if anyone would like to record any of their own stories, send them our way. Otherwise, see you next time, guys.